A guy comes up to me and he says, hey, I'm going to buy my next property overseas. I said, why? He's like, so I don't have to pay tax. I'm like, mate, don't do it. He goes, why not? I said, well, you're going to find out and you're going to pay tax. He goes, what do you mean? Oh, well, I explained to him. You're an Aussie investing overseas. It gets taxed as if you're in Australia anyway. Let's kill off a misconception really quickly, and that is global assets are taxed just the same way as if you own them here in Australia. If you're an Aussie tax resident. This guy was an Australian tax resident. He was looking at investing into New Zealand. And for those that don't know, in New Zealand, you don't pay any tax on property. And there are other tax-free jurisdictions as well for capital gains. There's no capital gains in certain other jurisdictions like Singapore, for example. And it was really interesting, because when I laid it out, I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be potentially reported. And he's like, oh, we can get around that. I said, yeah, but you're going to have to probably get the money back into the country anyway, so you can use it on your own stuff. And, okay, cool. You're going to pay tax on it. It's going to be taxed in Australia as if you own the property down the road. So we talked it through. And this is something, as I said, it's a misconception that a lot of people are failing to understand, because there's a lot of influencers and bullshit artists out there trying to spruik various different things to make them look like they're living the high life and they're real G's, and they're not. They're real F's. But, what's interesting is just watch out. Watch out this space, get the advice, understand the situation. Now, yeah, totally. If you're not an Australian tax resident, where you make income is taxed based on where you are a tax resident. So if you're a tax resident of Dubai, potentially tax-free, right? But there's some other really big problems, especially if you transition from Australia to those jurisdictions. So pay attention and beware. Just wanted to really put it out there. So a lot of people are just coming up with some cool ideas, and good on them. That's what we do. That's innovation. But just get your numbers right before you do it, and get your facts and your laws right, because at the end of the day, that's what counts. Cheers.